So a new LEGO Batman game has been announced 7 days ago. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight official reveal trailer. Now this is the first ever LEGO Batman game that has been out in a long time. Now I did play LEGO Batman a long time ago, the 2008 one with Robin, which had the Joker in it and really other cool villains. Now I just want to say, with this new game coming out, it does look very promising. Now if you do remember the 2008 Batman, the one with Robin which I'm talking about, that came out on the Xbox 360, that game was a really good game. So the 2008 one was developed by TNT Games Traveller's Tales, and it was published by Warner Bros. Released for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, PS2, PlayStation Portable, the Wii, the Nintendo DS, Microsoft Windows and Mac. Now the game is based on the DC Comics of Batman, and it's telling the LEGO Batman storyline basically. Now this game made LEGO Batman really popular in the first place. It was the first ever mainstream console game to come out, and for that being what it was, it got a lot of traction. A lot of people back in 2008 wanted to play LEGO Batman because it was the very first mainstream game to come out on Xbox 360. Also as well, it did have some really good upgrades and really good villains like the Joker, Two-Face, Catwoman and Mr. Freeze, and a little bit more I think. Now, so this one was released in 2008. Now there was other LEGO Batman games to be released, but they weren't as good as LEGO Batman from 2008 in my opinion. So the next one to come out was LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. That was in 2012 and it came out for the Mac, the PC, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and the Wii. And the Wii U as well. Now the one after that, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, was in 2014 and it came out for the Mac, the PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox One and Xbox 360. Now LEGO Batman 3 actually did get an upgrade because this one was for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Now that game was okay. I didn't actually play the other two games, I just played the 2008 one and that was it. Now there was other LEGO Batman games to come out, but they weren't mainstream console games. They were only made for iPhone, Android and the Wii U as well, and some of them were on PC, but they didn't actually come out on the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation. So unfortunately the 2014 one, that was the end for mainstream console games. But now we have got a brand new trailer for a mainstream console game, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Now in this trailer it does show off Batman, and it is made by the same people, TT Games, which obviously did make the 2008 one. Now there's a bigger storyline to it, so it actually shows how Batman got to be Batman. So we see Bruce Wayne training with Ra's al Ghul. And we can see in the trailer he's actually going into a mountain or something, and he's talking to Alfred saying he needs to be more than what he is, and he goes searching for training basically, and he finds the cave where all the bats are. Now in the game as well, I do actually like this feature. On 42 seconds we can actually see Batman jumping off of a rooftop and he can actually fly into a city. Now with LEGO Batman 2008, just a comparison, we didn't actually be able to do this. So you couldn't actually fly wherever you wanted, you were just mainly on the ground. Also as well, something else I'd like to point out in the trailer I've seen, you've got your Batman like ray vision with him, and this takes me back to Batman Arkham Asylum. So if you've never played Batman Arkham Asylum, That came out in 2009. Now this game was actually another rival to Lego Batman because it was another good game, and I actually did have both of the games at the same time. And I gotta say, Lego Batman Arkham Asylum was a brilliant game. I could not put the controller down when I was younger, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was made by Rocksteady Studios, and it was published with Warner Bros. As well. So yeah, the initial release date for that was the 25th of August 2009. It actually managed to win BAFTA Game Awards as well, and it did really well. So another game, just like Batman 2008, that did really good. And the gameplay on it had this vision where you could look where enemies are, and yeah, basically what that's called is by red X-ray images. So you could have a look around walls, put the X-ray vision on, and you could see where the hell your enemies were. Now in this Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, it has the same X-ray vision, which is really cool. I do believe that is a nod to Batman Arkham Asylum. And in a Lego version, it does look pretty cool, I gotta say. And as well, there has been rumours there will be over 100 Batman suits to collect in the game. Now, I don't know if this is actually true or not, but if it is true, that should keep people very busy for a long time. Now, as for the villains in this new game, we have got the Joker, but it is not just any Joker of the Batman universe. This Joker is Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight, which is a really nice addition to see, because all the other Jokers in the Batman games, they haven't had nothing special to them, you know, it's just been the Joker in the games. But this one is Heath Ledger's, which a lot of people did like. I myself, might I add. So, in this storyline with the Legacy of the Dark Knight, if you did not see Batman The Dark Knight, the actual films with the Joker, with Bane, and with Scarecrow, so the very first films that came out with Batman, with Christian Bale, go and see those and you will see what the storyline I am talking about. So basically we've got an interrogation with Batman and Joker, and he puts him up against the wall as if it's a nod to nod to the Dark Knight, which it is, which I really do like. So we've also got Catwoman in the game. Now that was in the other games as well. There's nothing much there. Also as well with powers in this game with Batman, his tech abilities, you've got the spray gun. So what this was back in Arkham Asylum, if you ever played it, Batman had a spray gun on him. So basically you go up to a wall, you spray a Batman logo, and it's basically like a sticky kind of bomb that you could detonate and it blows up the wall. Now that ability is in this game, which I really do like. So that was in Arkham Asylum, which was another good feature. We've got the Batmobile in the trailer, which looks okay, I guess. It's just a Batmobile, plain and simple. Now with other villains to go along with this, we've got Bane in there. So that was in the last Batman film that we saw, Rise of the Dark Knight, I do believe, I think it's called. Wait, let me just check on that. Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises. So in that film we had Bane, and he was played by Tom Hardy. He looked really cool. So basically we have got all three films here into one game. So we've got Batman Begins, which is telling how Batman became to be Batman. Then we've got The Dark Knight Rises, where the Joker comes into it. And then the third film, we've got The Dark Knight Rises, which was the last ever film for Christian Bale. So we've got all three films in one big Lego game, which will keep people busy for a very long time, in my opinion. Question is, will I play this game? I'm not too sure. I don't really play games as much as I used to. But if I do buy it, yeah, I might play it. Not quite sure on that though. But yeah, so what do you think of the new Lego Batman Dark Knight trailer, Legacy of the Dark Knight? Did you think it looked good with all the villains, all the Batman suits, all the powers that have been shown? And what did you think of Heath Ledger's Joker? Comment down below.